take contact and still stay in full control.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. The Grizzlies also making a change. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's Jones on the wing. Up top, Leonard. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Zubats against Morant. And that one, good. Morant's got 10 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Powell from 13. The shot misses. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He's got 12.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Powell with it. Outside Leonard. That three off the mark. Memphis leading by 11. Now here's Morant. And Jones pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harden outside. Puts up a three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Here's Morant. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Powell. A three ball. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 18 points.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Harden kicks to Leonard. Harden outside, jacks up a 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Aldama. And it's good for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 20 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 18. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Coffey in at the 3. Here's Morant, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
Jackson with it, out guarded by Simmons. That one goes in. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Here's Simmons, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Here's Morant. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Pass to Coffey. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Bane. Yep, it counts. Bane's got his first basket of the night.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Ben Simmons.
Substitution for your Clippers. Bogdanovich.
Dunn with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. Dunn misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. And here is Wells, and that one drops for him. Wells has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dunn right side, down low, Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
You know what time it is.
Clark is checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for Morant. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Outside Jackson. Over Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers trail by 18. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Pippen outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. Jones, no one around him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's Pippen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubac? Nice finish.
Grizzlies have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Misses off the left iron. LA's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And Los Angeles with some changes. Norman Powell's checked in for Jones. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdanovich. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. And that one's good, Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Done outside. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden right side. Shoots over Wells. Harden's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Here's Edey. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Powell. Zubac, a screen on Morant. Pass to Harden. Here's the 3. Edey with the rebound. And for the Grizzlies, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Chalk up 2 there.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Puts up a deep 3. And so it's Memphis, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Wells is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Edey. And it's Jackson in at the 4 spot. Edey gets the bucket.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
And here's Harden for 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Clippers trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harden kicks to Powell. Outside Leonard pulls it from the elbow. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. Leonard with the steal. 3-on-3. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Dunn. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Here's Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Outside Leonard. The tray. The Grizzlies pull it in. Baines got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 34 points.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
Harden finds Powell. No good with the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Powell with the steal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists now tonight.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
It's Morant with the drive. Count it. Morant's got 36.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And it's Morant missing. Clippers trail by 20. Here's Harden. He gets it in there. Harden's got 6 points.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
And that one's good, Morant.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Leonard the bounce pass.
2 minutes remaining in the
It's Harden with the drive, and it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis leading by 20. Driving in. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Jones. Now Powell. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Morant. That one drops for him. Morant's got 40 points.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac's positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Here's Heaney. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist. Edey's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Clippers trail by 20. Jones with the screen on Bain. Foul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's Jackson atop the key. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The second chance effort. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Oh, bunny hops. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
And there it is for him. Morant's got 42 in the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Dunn in the corner, a 3. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Here's Clark. Makes it off the glass. Clark's got his first bucket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Leonard. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good by Clark.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
Bogdanovic. 2 shots.
And so Bogdanovic nails both of them.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovic. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for. No clue how he got that one to fall.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
On the wing, Bain. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And good that time. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Basket counts.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Dunn. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Aldama. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Coffey. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The Clippers shooting about 42% so far. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now, and he comes up with the deuce. Bogdanovic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Aldama inside. He's covered by Leonard. Basket good.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bain against Leonard. Aldama inside. Banked in off the glass. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Bain, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Dunn. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Bain. And that one's good by Clark.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Wells. Plays it up off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Leonard kicks to Dunn. Bogdanovic looking around. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our player of the game, Ja Morant.